Welcome back to the Expensive Coins History channel, where coins aren't just money, they're history, art, and legacy. Today, we journey into the world of early Euro coins and unravel the mystery behind one of the most intriguing pre-Euro release coins, the 1999 Finland 5 euro cent coin, a piece that holds more value than just its face. What makes this tiny copper-plated disc so special? Why does it lack a visible mint mark? How rare is it, and what is it truly worth in the collector's market as of 2025? Get ready, because this is the complete story. To understand this coin, we must step back into the late 1990s. The European Union was preparing for one of the most ambitious economic transformations in modern history, the introduction of a single, unified currency, the euro. While the euro would not become physical currency until 2002, its preparations began much earlier. In 1999, several EU member states, including Finland, began minting euro coins to ensure they were ready for circulation day. Finland, known for its precision in design and minimalism in minting, released its inaugural euro cent coins with the date 1999, years before they would enter the public's hands. Among these was the now notable 5 euro cent coin, struck without a traditional mint mark and featuring strong national symbolism that captures Finnish identity. The design of the 1999 Finland 5 euro cent coin is both simple and deeply symbolic. On the obverse, the national side, we see the heraldic lion of Finland, a symbol rooted in Finnish history, strength, and sovereignty. The lion, sword in hand, is stylized in a bold and contemporary manner, surrounded by 12 stars symbolizing the European Union. Unlike coins from many other countries, the Finnish euro cent coins do not feature a traditional mint mark visible on the surface. This is why many collectors refer to these coins as having no mint mark, though, in reality, their origin is traceable through design and date alone. On the reverse, shared with all Eurozone countries, we see the common side, a globe with Europe outlined, 6 diagonal lines, and the denomination marked clearly as 5 euro cent. This was designed to unify the identity of all Eurozone coinage regardless of country. The entire coin is struck in copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish tone and a magnetic property which makes it easy to identify and sort. It measures 21.25 mm in diameter and weighs approximately 3.92 grams. Now, here lies one of the most interesting aspects of this coin, the so-called no mint mark classification. Unlike other European mints that place distinct mint marks on their coins, Finland opted for a cleaner, minimalist design, consistent with the nation's artistic culture. While the coin may appear unmarked, all Finnish euro coins were minted at the Mint of Finland, located in Vantaa. This coin was minted in 1999, during the preparatory years before the euro officially launched. The term no mint mark has caused confusion among newer collectors. It doesn't mean the coin is an error or misprint. It simply refers to the Finnish practice of not placing overt mint marks on their early euro coins. This design choice has now become a point of interest and even a point of pride among collectors specializing in euro coinage. In terms of circulation, the 1999 Finland 5 euro cent coin had a moderately high mintage. Millions of these coins were produced in anticipation of the euro's debut. However, what makes them collectible isn't just quantity, it's context, preservation, and demand. Many of these coins were distributed in official sets, collector folders, and proof sets long before they were used in everyday transactions. A relatively smaller portion actually made it into general circulation, which is why high-grade, uncirculated examples are not as easy to find as one might assume. Furthermore, coins from 1999, being the very first year of euro coin production, are often targeted by collectors who specialize in first-year issues, full-year runs, and euro launch memorabilia. While not extremely rare, finding a perfectly preserved specimen from 1999 without any oxidation, scratches, or wear is considerably more difficult in 2025 than it was a decade ago. Now, let's talk about money. The real-world value of the 1999 Finland €5 coin as of the year 2025. If you happen to have one of these coins in circulated condition, meaning it has been used, handled, and shows visible signs of wear, it will likely be worth no more than its face value of €0.05 in most cases. For everyday use, it remains just another small denomination coin, but the story changes when we consider collector-grade coins in uncirculated condition, where the coin has never been used and retains its original mint luster. It can fetch between €0.50 to €1, depending on market demand and seller presentation. Brilliant uncirculated or mint set coins, those that were part of official euro introduction sets, can reach up to €2.00 to €5, especially if still sealed in original packaging. In proof condition, struck with mirror-like detail and only available in high-end sets, the value can rise further, often commanding anywhere between €8.00 and €15 depending on quality, preservation, and market trends. Additionally, some coins that were graded by professional numismatic services and assigned a high grade, such as MS-67 or MS-68, can attract premiums at auction, especially among euro collectors looking for the best possible examples. Market interest in early euro coins has been slowly growing, particularly as newer generations begin to explore the history of the currency they've grown up with. As a result, values are trending upwards, modestly but steadily, especially for high-grade or presentation coins. So why do collectors continue to seek out this modest little coin? Because it represents the dawn of a new era. The 1999 Finland €5 coin symbolizes more than just money. It marks Finland's transition from a national currency to participation in a unified European economy. It is also one of the earliest euro coins ever struck. Its understated design, the lack of a mint mark, and the significance of its date all contribute to its growing allure among both novice and veteran collectors. As we move further away from the euro's beginning, coins like these become snapshots of economic history. With the euro now more than 2 decades old, these early coins serve as artifacts from a time of change, ambition, and integration. And as collecting trends shift more toward thematic collections, anniversary years, and origin-based sets, coins like the 1999 Finnish 5 cent are poised to hold their relevance, and potentially grow in value in years to come. In a world full of noise and fast money, this small coin speaks softly, but with substance. It may not be rare in the traditional sense, but it is rich in story, in history, and in symbolism. If you have one in your collection, treasure it. If you don't, it may be time to hunt one down, because the past still has value in the present. The 1999 Belgium €5 coin. You might overlook it in your pocket or find one resting at the bottom of a drawer, but numismatically, this coin holds a wealth of historical and monetary insights. From its origins and design to current collector interest and market value in 2025, this episode unpacks everything you need to know about this particular euro cent that carries no mint mark. Whether you're a coin collector, a European history buff, or simply curious about what makes certain coins more valuable than others, you're in the right place. So sit back, grab a magnifying glass if you have one, and let's take a detailed look at the 1999 Belgium €5 coin. A coin that might just be worth more than meets the EYE. To truly understand the significance of the 1999 Belgium €5 coin, we need to go back to the birth of the euro itself. The euro was officially introduced as a non-physical currency in 1999, and euro coins and banknotes began circulating in 2002. However, coins were already being minted before 2002 to prepare for the currency's physical launch. Belgium, a founding member of the European Union, began minting its euro coins in 1999. The 5 euro-cent coin from that year was among the very first pieces of the new common European currency to be struck. It marked a major transition from national currencies like the Belgian franc to a unified monetary system shared across multiple European nations. On this coin, Belgium chose to feature King Albert II, who reigned from 1993 until 2013. His portrait is found on the obverse of all euro coins minted in Belgium during this time period, symbolizing national identity within the broader European context. The 12 stars surrounding his portrait represent the European Union. These design elements reflect the careful balance between national pride and European unity that characterized the early days of the euro. Let's take a closer look at the physical characteristics of this coin. The 1999 Belgium 5-euro-cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, giving it a distinct reddish-brown color and magnetic properties due to its steel core. The coin has a diameter of 21.25 mm, a thickness of 1.67 mm, and weighs approximately 3.92 grams. Its edge is smooth, in contrast to the grooved or reeded edges found on some other euro coins. On the obverse side, you'll find the effigy of King Albert II facing left. His royal monogram, a capital letter A under a crown, is featured to the right of the portrait. Above and around the portrait are the 12 five-pointed stars of the European Union, arranged in a circle. The reverse side features the standard design used across all Eurozone countries for the 5-cent denomination. It shows the number 5 followed by the words euro cent. A globe is depicted showing the European continent, intersected by diagonal lines and 6 stars. This side of the coin was designed by Luc Luix, a Belgian artist and designer who created the common side of all euro coins. One notable detail is the absence of a mint mark on the coin. Unlike some other European nations, Belgian coins minted in 1999 typically do not carry a visible mint mark on the standard circulation issues. Instead, control marks are used internally and in sets, which are of interest primarily to more advanced collectors. The 1999 Belgium 5-euro-cent was struck in massive quantities to ensure a smooth transition to the euro. As one of the earliest euro coins produced, the mintage was high. These coins were distributed widely not only within Belgium but across the Eurozone when physical euro currency launched in 2002. This broad distribution ensured that the coin entered circulation quickly and in vast numbers. Its widespread presence has resulted in heavy circulation over time. Today, more than 2 decades later, most surviving examples of this coin show signs of wear, ranging from minor scratches and surface dulling to complete loss of mint luster. Finding one in uncirculated or mint state condition is less common, especially outside of coin sets or unopened euro coin rolls from 1999. Now let's talk about rarity. From a strict mintage standpoint, the 1999 Belgium 5-euro-cent coin is far from rare. With hundreds of millions produced, it is one of the most common euro coins of its era. In circulated condition, it is very easy to find. However, as is often the case in numismatics, rarity is not only about how many coins were made. It's also about how many coins have survived in excellent condition, as well as whether the coin has any unique attributes. Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes, doubling, or planchet issues, can be much rarer and are typically more valuable. If you happen to own a 1999 Belgium 5-euro-cent coin with such an anomaly, it could be worth significantly more to specialized collectors. Another factor that adds a layer of collector interest is the historical value of first-issue coins. Since 1999 marked the beginning of euro coinage, some collectors place added importance on coins from that year, especially from smaller mintage batches or starter kits. Despite this, the standard 1999 Belgium 5-cent in circulated condition is generally considered common and not rare. Its collector appeal is mostly sentimental or historical rather than investment-driven. As of 2025, the market value of the 1999 Belgium €5 coin depends heavily on its condition. Circulated examples, which make up the overwhelming majority, usually hold a value of around €5, essentially their face value. In many cases, even collectors are not willing to pay more for heavily worn versions of this coin. Coins in better condition, such as those graded as extremely fine or about uncirculated, might command a slight premium, usually just a few cents above face value. Uncirculated or mint state coins, especially those from sealed coin sets, are more desirable. These can fetch prices ranging from €50 up to €2 depending on quality, eye appeal, and whether they have maintained their original mint luster. Exceptionally well-preserved coins, or those certified and graded by professional services as mint state 65 or higher, might reach values of up to €5. Though this is rare and usually occurs only within niche collector circles or professional auctions. If your coin shows signs of a minting error or comes from a proof set, its value may be significantly higher, though these are much less common and must be authenticated by a professional. So the big question is the 1999 Belgium €5 coin worth a lot of money? The short answer for most owners is no. It remains a common coin with high mintage and little scarcity. In everyday condition, it holds no more than face value. However, that doesn't mean it's worthless. If you find one in uncirculated condition or part of a 1999 coin set, its value may be slightly higher, and if you're a collector building a complete set of Euro coins by year and country, this coin is a necessary piece of the puzzle. For numismatists who specialize in early Euro issues or Belgian coinage, the 1999 5 cent is a historical artifact from the dawn of a new monetary era. While it may not be valuable in monetary terms, its symbolic and historical value cannot be underestimated. The 1999 Belgium €5 coin is an excellent example of how numismatics isn't just about money, it's about history, design, symbolism, and personal connection. While its market value in 2025 remains modest for most examples, its importance in European monetary history gives it a place in any serious Euro coin collection. If you have one of these coins, check its condition. Look for signs of mint luster, sharp detail, and any unusual features. If it looks uncirculated or unique, it may be worth setting aside. Otherwise, enjoy it for what it is, a tangible piece of European history carried in pockets across the continent. The Netherlands €5 coin from the year 2000. At first glance, it may seem like just another small copper-colored coin, but beneath the surface lies a story of transition, symbolism, and numismatic curiosity. Whether you're a casual collector or a seasoned expert, this video will break down everything you need to know about this coin, its design, production, historical relevance, rarity, and its actual value in today's collector market. The year 2000 was an interesting moment for European currency. Although the euro currency was adopted in 1999 in non-physical form, euro coins and notes were not released for public use until January 1, 2002. However, countries like the Netherlands began minting euro coins ahead of that date in preparation for the full-scale monetary transition. The Netherlands, with its strong tradition in minting and numismatics, was one of the countries to issue euro coins early. The €5 coin dated 2000 was part of this pre-launch production. Despite being minted before euros were used by the public, these coins were produced in mass and stored until their official release. Now let's turn our attention to the design. The €5 coin is struck in copper-covered steel, giving it a reddish hue. It weighs 3.92 grams and has a diameter of 21.25 millimeters, with a smooth plain edge. The coin is magnetic due to its steel core, a characteristic common to euro cent coins in this denomination. On the reverse, which is shared across all Eurozone nations, you will find the numeral 5 followed by the words euro cent. A globe in the background highlights Europe's place in the world, with 6 lines cutting across the background representing global trade routes, each ending in a star that symbolizes the European Union. But what makes the Dutch coins unique is the obverse, the national side. For the Netherlands 5 euro cent coin of 2000, the obverse features a portrait of Queen Beatrix, who served as monarch of the Netherlands from 1980 until her abdication in 2013. The portrait is stylized and minimalist, surrounded by the inscription in Dutch that translates to Beatrix, Queen of the Netherlands. Around her head are the 12 stars of the European Union, a consistent theme in euro coins. This brings us to a fascinating aspect of this coin, the so-called no-mint mark version. Typically, Dutch euro coins feature 2 small marks on the obverse side. One is the mint mark of the Royal Dutch Mint in Utrecht, often represented by a caduceus or another symbol. The second is the mint master's privy mark, which changes depending on the director of the mint at the time. However, some collectors have noticed versions of the 2000 Netherlands 5 euro cent coin that appear to lack these tiny marks altogether, what is commonly referred to as no-mint mark versions. While this could sometimes be the result of weak strikes or wear, a truly unmarked piece with clear detail otherwise could indicate a minting error or an anomaly in the production process. Such pieces are highly sought after by error collectors and specialists. Let's talk numbers. The year 2000 saw a substantial mintage of 5 euro cent coins in the Netherlands. As the country was preparing for full euro circulation, the Royal Dutch Mint produced tens of millions of these coins. While the precise mintage figure is quite large, making the coin relatively common in circulation, it's important to remember that only a small fraction remain in high-grade condition. Many of these coins entered circulation in 2002 and have since seen decades of wear. Circulated coins from this batch are often found with scratches, corrosion, and edge wear, diminishing their collector value. However, coins that were stored, preserved, or set aside in uncirculated condition offer significantly more appeal to collectors today. Is the 2000 Netherlands 5 euro cent coin rare? In general terms, no. The standard circulating version is considered common. However, certain conditions and factors increase desirability. First, coins in mint state, those that have never been used in commerce, are harder to find. Collectors especially value coins graded at MS 65 and above, which show no wear under magnification. Second, if a coin from this year appears to lack mint marks while retaining sharp strike detail elsewhere, it could be considered an error or anomaly. Such variations can elevate its value significantly, especially among error collectors. Lastly, proof or specimen strikes, which are special versions made for presentation sets, can also carry more value. These are not meant for circulation and are usually struck with higher pressure and better finish. Circulated condition. In average circulated condition, the 2000 Netherlands 5 euro cent coin typically holds only face value. This means it's worth about 5 euro cents, or roughly 5 to 6 US cents. Unless a specific error is present, there's little premium in this category. Uncirculated condition. Coins that are uncirculated, especially those stored in original mint rolls or sets, can fetch between 50 euro cents to 1 euro from collectors, depending on luster, strike, and overall eye appeal, mint errors and no mint mark variants. If a coin from this year clearly lacks a mint mark and is confirmed to be an error rather than a worn piece, the value can increase significantly. Some collectors are willing to pay between 5 and 20 euros for such anomalies, depending on their visibility and authenticity. Proof coins or special editions. If you own a proof version of the 2000 Netherlands 5 euro cent, perhaps from a Euro starter kit or presentation set. The value may range from 3 to 10 euros, based on the market and condition. Proof coins are highly reflective, with mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. The 2000 Netherlands 5 euro cent coin may not be rare in the traditional sense, but its story is a rich blend of European monetary history, royal representation, and modern minting practices. For the everyday person, it may just be pocket change. But for collectors, every detail, from mint mark to strike quality, offers an opportunity to learn, explore, and possibly uncover a unique treasure. So, before you toss it into a coin jar or spend it at the corner store, take a closer look. Who knows? That tiny coin in your hand might be a minting error, a rare variety, or even a pristine piece of European history waiting to be recognized. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 2000 Netherlands 5 euro cent coin. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more coin histories and valuations, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell so you never miss an upload. Do you have a unique coin you'd like us to feature? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting.